Hey there, Monica Wallace. So I told you all you would come along with me for the next couple weeks on the way to the myomectomy and endometriosis excision surgery. So here we are. I wanted to show you a few things that I've been doing to keep my body healthy, keep myself busy, and prepare for this surgery. I feel pretty good today. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. And I'm also excited. I'm excited to get rid of this thing. Remember I told you in the last video, 6 months pregnant. Look at this. Look at this. This is not, whoops. This is not all me, you guys. So I've been working out for the past, little over a year. I work out just about every day, and I do yoga just about every day. And I want to show you a little bit something. So I can feel the top of my uterus. I can feel my fundus. That's the top of the uterus. And if you press in, you can feel it. You probably, if you have a normal uterus, you should not be able to feel your uterus. But I can feel the top of my uterus right here. So my belly button's right here. So it's about an inch above my belly button. Normally the uterus should be way down here. So this is my pubic bone. I can feel my pubic bone. So if I feel all the way to the top to the top of the pubic bone, here's the top. So my uterus should be right here. This is where a normal uterus should be. It's up here. This is where my uterus is. Okay, so all of this right here, from here to here, is fibroid and uterus. It's nuts, right? Totally freaking nuts. So with this being said, I feel a lot of heaviness here all the time, a lot of pain. It's heavy. It's very, very heavy. It's very heavy. And I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of it. I want to get rid of it. So I can't wait. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about not having to pee every 10 minutes. I'm excited about not being constipated. I'm excited about so many things. The back pain. I'm excited about having energy again. It's just the recovery, like the thought of 6 to 8 weeks of recovery. Like, I'm not a person who just sits around at all, ever. Like, I get up in the morning, I've got to do my stuff, and then I got to leave the house. Like, even if I don't have something to do, I have to leave the house. Because that's just how I am. I don't just sit around. So, like, the thought of sitting around for 6 to 8 weeks is, like, blowing my mind. I'm like, what am I going to do for 6 to 8 weeks? So I'm trying to come up with, like, I'm making lists, and I'm trying to come up with all kinds of things that I can complete, which I have plenty of things to complete. It's just that thought of the recovery time. So I've been making lots of lists. I placed an Amazon order today, big Amazon order with a bunch of stuff for post-op, bunch of stuff. I've just been trying to prepare as much as possible. I got new sheets. I got a new comforter, so that I have to put sheets and a comforter on a bed for my friend that's coming over to take care of me, and my mom's coming over to take care of me after that. I have to clean out the spare bedroom. Like, there's so many things that I have to do before this surgery. So I placed the Amazon order. That was one thing crossed off my list. That made me happy. And so, yeah, so I'm going to tell you a little bit more about some things that you can do pre-op and post-op if you're a person who's having this surgery. And if you're not, like, this is just a little peek into what my life is like on the way to surgery. I'm a little bit like, and then I'm also a little bit like, I feel relaxed. I was thinking on the way to work this morning, I was thinking, I'm not really a person who gets really excited and has a lot of anxiety about things like this. I feel like maybe I just am supposed to, and that's why I feel nervous and anxious. I'm not really sure. The feelings are definitely mixed. For sure. And if you're somebody who has had this surgery, or if you're going to have this surgery, you probably know what I'm talking about, like having those mixed feelings. But anyway, I wanted to show you some things I'm doing to prepare my body to keep it healthy so that I can have the best possible outcome and the best possible recovery time. So I've been doing this for a long time. I've been making myself these, I call them smoothies, but they're not really smoothies. It's just a drink. I used to make smoothies with the bananas and the strawberries and peanut butter and all this yummy stuff, but I felt like I wasn't doing it every day because it's a lot of work to cut everything up and get everything ready. And so I feel like it's better to simplify it and do it every day rather than keep it complicated and not do it every day, if you know what I mean. So anyway, I got one of these handy dandy little things. You can get them on Amazon. It's got the little mixer, so you can mix. You can make salad dressings and all kinds of stuff with it. But so I add about, I don't know, about a cup and a half of almond milk. Oh, that's not enough almond milk. A cup or a cup and a half of almond milk or so. And I get regular unsweetened almond milk. Don't get the sweetened almond milk. I'm trying to stay away from sugar as much as possible right now before the surgery. Yes, I cheat here and there, but I'm trying to stay away from it as much as possible before the surgery. Because remember, sugar can lower your immune system, so we want to stay away from sugar as much as possible before and after the surgery. I know, it's no fun. It sucks. And so I got this protein superfood. I've been taking this for a super long time. It's by Amazing Grass, protein superfood. It's got so many awesome things in it for your body, and this is really like optimal to take pre-op. It's got sodium, potassium, so it's got some of your electrolytes. It's got fiber. It's got 20 grams of protein. So especially if you're a person who works out, 20 grams of protein is great. The reason why this is also great post-op is because it has the protein as well. Because you may not be very hungry post-op and you still are going to need nutrients, especially protein. So you need to get something with protein in your body, and that's why this is great. Vitamin A, vitamin K, it's got iron. You're going to need iron, especially pre-op and post-op. It's got a little bit of vitamin C, and it's got some calcium as well. It also has, obviously, greens. It's amazing greens. It's got wheatgrass, barley grass, alfalfa, spirulina, chlorella, broccoli, spinach. It's got beets, carrots, sweet potatoes, goji berries, acai, and banana. So especially like the spirulina and the chlorella, those are great things to boost your immune system and help your body repair more quickly. So you really want to do this pre-op and post-op if you possibly can. So I do like a cup and a half of almond milk unsweetened. I do a loose scoopful, don't pack it, make it loose, of the Amazing Greens. And I throw in like a squirt or two of agave. It's up to you if you want this or not, but the drink itself is not sweet. So I like to add something a little bit sweet to it. You can also do something like stevia, but you have to be careful with stevia because for women, there has been a little bit of research that shows that stevia can affect a woman's reproductive system. They don't know if this is true or not for sure, but you have to be careful. You could also do monk fruit or something like that. And then I just stir it up. Isn't this thing cool? I love this thing. And it just stirs it up for you, right? And that's it. And then I'll drink it later. I usually drink it in the morning, either before I work out or after I work out, whatever, it doesn't matter. Even if you're not a person who works out, it's good to stretch. Good to stretch a little bit. It's good to strengthen your muscles a little bit. And I can show you some really easy stuff. I'll show you in another video. Another thing that I've been taking, Hydrolyte. So this is kind of like Pedialyte. It's electrolytes. It's for hydration. It's great for you. There's nothing wrong with taking it. I just put it in a little bit of water. It comes in a little like Alka-Seltzer, you know what I mean? And I just drink it every day. Stay hydrated. You need your electrolytes. You're going to need your electrolytes before the surgery, and you're definitely going to need your electrolytes after the surgery. So getting that for post-op is a great idea. Then I do Natural Vitality Calm Full Gut. All right? So one of the biggest things, and this is like one thing that is just scaring me, the pain doesn't scare me. I'm not scared of pain at all. At all. Look. You guys, I've gone through 30 years of massive pain. I'm not scared of pain. I'm scared of being constipated. That's what I'm scared of. And that can be painful. That kind of pain I am a little scared of. But just like the feeling of not being able to go and that full feeling in your stomach and just like, I'm not looking forward to that at all. So that can happen post-surgery, and the reason why that happens is because when they give you general anesthesia like that, that basically shuts down all of your body systems, for the most part. So the peristalsis in your bowel stops happening. Peristalsis is the movement that actually moves the waste through your intestines, and that stops happening. So the waste stops moving, and you have a much harder time going to the bathroom. So you need something to help with that. So I got some milk of magnesia from Amazon. I'm going to be taking that before the surgery. I have some cleanse tea. This stuff is, wow. This stuff is, it works. Woo! It works. I'm going to be taking some of that if necessary. And then this Comfort Gut is really helpful, and this is something that I usually recommend in my detox plans, my cleanse plans that I do for women, for the optimal wellness plan. Just a little hint. But I do Comfort Gut, and why I like this is because it's got an enzyme blend in it. It's full of magnesium, which helps with muscle movement. It's got L-glutamine. And it's got probiotics, Bacillus coagulans. It's got 2 billion of them. So this will help with going to the bathroom. This will help repair your gut. If you have leaky gut syndrome or whatever, we'll get into that some other time. But it also will help you digest food better. It's amazing for the gastrointestinal tract, and you really, really, really need this. Even if you're not having surgery soon, just FYI, I don't want you to think that this is all for if you're having surgery. Like, all this stuff is great for the body. It's great to boost the immune system. It's great to keep your body healthy, to keep your circulatory system healthy, to keep your gastrointestinal tract healthy. Did you know that your GI tract is like 80% of your immune system? It's nuts. It needs to stay healthy. Okay, a few other supplements that I take. So I take vitamin D3. Most women are deficient in vitamin D3. They actually did a study showing that in rats, not in humans, but in rats, but they did still have fibroids on their uterus. It showed that the rats were deficient in vitamin D who had fibroids, and when they gave them vitamin D supplements, the fibroids started shrinking. Now, granted, I've been taking vitamin D for the past 1.5 years, and my fibroids have grown. But there's nothing wrong with taking vitamin D. Vitamin D is actually kind of like a hormone when it's in your body, and a deficiency of vitamin D3 can interrupt hormone balance, hormone synthesis, circulation, endocrine health, all kinds of things can be interrupted if you have vitamin D3 deficiency. So you should get it checked, and if you are deficient in it, then you should take it. I also do the Source Naturals Wellness Formula. Now, these are things that I'm actually going to have to stop taking in a couple of days. I'm about 10 days out from my surgery, and about a week out from your surgery, you should stop taking certain things. So things like vitamin C, vitamin E, ginger, garlic, green tea. These are all things that can thin your blood, and you should not be taking them a week before your surgery. So my multivitamin and these have a lot of that in it. Echinacea also thins your blood. So I'm going to have to stop taking them before the surgery, a week before the surgery. So I got to stop in a few days. But this is great. I started taking this when the whole COVID thing started. And I was like, no, I have to boost my immune system. I'm not doing this, blah, blah. So I started taking this, and my immune system is amazing. Vitamin C, vitamin D, calcium, zinc. It's got great things like garlic, echinacea. It's got some amazing astragalus root. It's got some amazing immune boosters in it. And I've been taking it for the past 2 weeks just to keep my immune system boosted, because I want to do everything possible to keep my body healthy for this surgery. And last but not least, I take the Garden of Life My Kind Women's Multivitamin. I love this brand. They actually make this right down the street from where I live. So, I mean, I trust it. You have to be careful with like the CVS brand and the Walgreens brand and the, Walmart brand and all that stuff. Like, that stuff is mostly additives, you guys. You have to be careful with that. this actually has whole foods in it, and it's fantastic. It's got every vitamin that you possibly need. Plus, it's got an organic food blend, so even if you don't have a healthy diet, you get a lot of really good nutrients with this as well. So I have to stop taking this in a few days as well, because you do have to be careful to make sure you stop taking supplements that you are not supposed to be taking prior to surgery. So those are a few of the things that I've been doing. Like I said, I just placed an Amazon order. It's got a bunch of stuff in it. And I'll come back in a couple days when I get it, and I'll show you guys what I got and why I got it and why I need it for pre-op. And if you're doing this surgery, why you might need it for pre-op too. So I've just been keeping busy. I've been doing yoga. I've been making a lot of videos. I've been doing my podcasts. If you haven't listened to my podcast yet, I'm Women's Health Matters on basically any platform you listen to podcasts, Apple Podcasts, iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, anywhere you listen to podcasts, you can find the Women's Health Matters podcast. So doing that kind of stuff, trying to stay busy, making lists, checking them twice, cleaning the house, doing all the things that I need to get done since I'll be out of commission for 6 to 8 weeks, and just trying not to think about what is actually happening as much as possible. But I've been good. I've been in good spirits. I haven't cried about it much lately. I think as we get closer, it's going to get a little bit more real and a little bit more scary. But I have some things I have to go do. I have to go take the COVID test on Friday. I have to go to the dentist on Monday. I've been having pain in my tooth, and the last thing I need is tooth pain and surgical pain. And then Wednesday, I have to go get an EKG, a chest x-ray, and some blood work done. So that'll keep me busy too. And then we have Thursday, and then we have Friday, and then it's the surgery. So I'll be back to talk to you soon. All right, check out the podcast. See ya.